What is up, everyone? How's it going? Welcome back to another video. Today, I just want to jump right into what is, in my opinion, the most important part about trading and also the hardest part about trading, and that is psychology. This is what I struggled with. If you're watching this video, I'm assuming this is what you struggle with, and ultimately, it is the main downfall for most traders why they, do not succeed. I would say for about 90% of people, it's not really the strategy. It's not that they don't know how to trade. It's that they can't control their emotions. And obviously that is going to be the hardest part, but there is some, external factors that all tie into, why your trading psychology is the way it is. And I just want to jump straight into that today. Now, obviously, why do us as traders have psychology problems? Why is it, hard to follow everything? Well, it's ultimately because what are you doing? You're clicking a button and you're sending that dopamine release to your brain because you're going to either make money, you think you're gonna make money, or you're gonna lose money. Right around there, right? At the click of a finger, at the click of a button, right? You are able to get some sort of gratification, right? You can, people will say, oh, like you're not supposed to feel anything. Bro, if you make money, you are going to feel something. I don't care. The feeling might get neutral eventually, but you're going to feel something from the feeling of, making money. That is basic human nature. That is how us as humans, exist. That's really just how stuff works. That's science, right? But the main issue I see with people is they will get stuck in this, cycle, this loop of constantly, over trading, blowing accounts, all the stuff that I know most of you guys have been through. And it's really hard to get out until you start to understand a couple of things. Now, first of all, one main issue that you might have is you genuinely don't have confidence, you don't have conviction in what you are trading, right? If you guys don't have solid, data, you guys don't understand exactly what your setup you're looking for. If you guys have not back tested it, you guys don't have the information on it. Okay, obviously you're not going to have confidence, because what it tells me is if you're entering a trade, you're losing that trade, and then you instantly want to enter another trade to make it back, maybe you just aren't confident in the data you have gotten. Because ultimately, I promise you, like if you have gotten some data on a strategy and you're trading that strategy, you're not going to get your second entry a minute after you just lost that trade. That is going to be completely emotional, and ultimately it's going to cause you to not have any set limits. You're not going to set any limits. You're going to keep on taking bad trades and ultimately blow your account. And all this stems from what? You wanting to make money. A lot of you guys genuinely want to make money. Like, obviously you're in trading to make money, but you're just stuck on that number. You're stuck on that number, and it's like you try to give yourself that dopamine of like, hey, I need to make money. Like, you're watching videos of people making money. You think that, it has to come. But what are you not focusing on? You're not focusing on taking trades. Instead of thinking about how am I going to make 5K, how am I going to make 10K, why don't you tell yourself, how am I going to take 2 trades this week? How am I going to take 3 trades this week and actually execute, actually follow my system that I have data on? That should be your goal. Your goal should literally be defined in trades. Taking good trades and staying away when there's nothing to take. You can't force something out of nothing. And you guys will realize once you start focusing on actually taking trades rather than the outcome of the trades, you are going to see so much success. And what it will be is it will be very exponential. I don't think you guys realize, most of you, if you're watching this, if you've never passed an account or you haven't even gotten your payout, I don't think you realize how exponential this stuff goes after you get that mental switch. Once you start focusing on the actual trades you are taking, focusing on executing that every single day, following your data, the second you start to apply that, you see some results, it will scale up so exponentially the next, couple of months. But only if you're able to stick to that plan from the beginning, right? Another thing that I see people having complete, mental issues with is buying accounts, right? Obviously, prop firms, right? You're getting a cheap account, and most of the time you're just not going to take it serious. Well, actually, there's two examples. You're either not going to take it serious and you're going to take stupid trades, or you're going to let it get to your head and think that you can't blow this account. You're scared to blow this account. You're scared to leverage on it. You're scared to take trades on it because you can't lose it. Ultimately, this stems from one, the fear of losing money, right? And still not having conviction in what you're trading. What you guys have to realize is if you really just break down everything, if you have any edge in the market, over time, you're going to make money. Even if you blow a set of accounts, if you blow two sets of accounts, if you followed everything, that third set you get a payout from, you're still up like 7-8 times your money. You're still net positive, right? And that is what you guys don't realize, because once you go through it, you blow that account, maybe you just take 3 losses in a row, right? Maybe that's what the data tells you, and it happens. Okay, now what you guys fuck up is you try changing something. You try switching up what you're trading. You think you don't know how to trade when you objectively followed everything that you should have, and you never get to that next level. You guys never get to see it through because it instantly gets to your head. You get super, super emotional. And that's the hard part. It is hard to stick to everything, not change anything, right? When it's hard, right? When you have a rough month, when you have a rough week, when you really have to discipline yourself, and that streak of losses will come, right? It's going to come to everyone. But you have to just not let it get to your head. And I know it's hard. I know it's really hard because we're all in this to make money. You're in this to make money. And that's the worst thing to your head. Like it just fucks you mentally. But once you guys start actually applying this, like it's that simple. It's that simple. Once you start applying this, you will see results. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. You will start to see results. Are they going to be small in the beginning? Yes. But if you continue applying this over 6 months straight, over a year straight, it is going to scale very, very exponentially. But a lot of you guys will never ever see that point because you can't get to point A. You can't follow your plan for a month straight. You can't take one trade for the day, lose that trade, and hop off and go about your day. If you can't do that, if you don't have the mental discipline to walk away, I'm sorry, dude. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing anyone can do. The best trader in the world cannot do anything about that. If you are not able to swallow your ego, you are not able to walk away, red on the day, trust your data, and go into the next day, I'm sorry, you will never succeed. It's really that simple. And that is the truth. If you guys do not do this, what you will end up doing is losing all the money that you have. You are going to lose every bit of money that you have saved up. And then maybe you're going to ask yourself, okay, should I have, followed everything in the beginning? Should I actually have, trusted the system, right? You're going to have no other option to, because now you don't even have any more money. You can't fund your accounts. You can't do anything. And maybe then at rock bottom, you're going to ask yourself, okay, I probably should have, listened. I probably should have listened to this video. I probably should have listened to what I know is true. But unfortunately, a lot of you guys won't do that until you hit rock bottom. And it doesn't have to happen. It really does not have to happen if you start applying it early on. But I'm guessing, fuck, bro, a lot of you guys are just going to ignore it and lose your money. And unfortunately, don't want to see that happen, but can't do anything about it, right? But yeah, I don't know. I yap for a lot. Holy shit, bro. I'm not even going to cut this out, but I don't know. I felt like I talked a decent amount. I feel like I got my point through. And ultimately, bro, just focus on day by day, one goal. You wake up, you look for one thing, you execute that thing if you get it. If not, you're on to the next day. If you win or lose, don't let it get to your head. And ultimately, you should not enjoy trading. You should not be excited to wake up in the morning. That immediately tells me you're emotional, because ultimately, all you're really doing is executing your plan like a robot. You're not trading like a robot, but you're executing your plan like a robot. You're waking up, doing the same thing. It's boring. You do your job, and you go to the next day. That's all you gotta do. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys like the video, make sure to subscribe, join the free Discord, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.